In the early 2000s, the video game industry was exploding at a rate we've never seen before, but despite this, internet was still an optional thing for most households. That meant in order to stay up to date with what was going on in the gaming industry, we'd have to look to methods like magazines and demo discs to know what was going on or coming out. One of those being the official Xbox magazine, which we're going to be unearthing for the first time today and seeing what it contains. Let's check it out.
Is that Rocket League? We're getting a little frame drop in. Is this the right type of RPG for a console? How many games did you play through a demo that you would have otherwise just completely skipped over? We're taking a trip back to 2002 because today we have something pretty special. An original, unopened, official Xbox Live magazine. And this is pretty cool for a couple of reasons. The first thing is that you gotta remember this came out at a time where internet was optional and a lot of people, myself included, didn't really have internet. Yeah, if you can't tell by this little image, we didn't quite have the internet figured out yet. So if I wanted some insider information on what's going on with the latest games, I had to go to my local Barnes & Noble and pick one of these bad boys up. The second thing that made these really awesome is that you weren't just reading a magazine and looking at information on the new games. You were actually playing them, because a lot of these magazines also came with a demo disc, which we're gonna be checking out. So after 20 years, let's go ahead and unearth this little package we got. This just feels wrong. And here we have our magazine. I really like the artwork of these magazines. I like how they take different games and kind of mash them together for the cover. You got Ninja Gaiden with Dead or Alive, and I'm pretty sure this artwork is very specific to the magazine. You know, they didn't just take a screenshot from the game and cut it out. This is pretty high quality. On the back here, we got an ad for Hitman 2. Pretty cool to see that series is still going. And one of the cool thing about these magazines is the artwork. I really feel like this is kind of a lost art. Got your NFL Blitz, Superman. You got these really cool ads where you got screenshots of the game running along one section, then just a big eye-catching, grungy aesthetic above it. Something you don't really see in advertising anymore. Everything is kind of sterile for the most part. Have you seen the new Xboxes? I think most companies now go for this sleek, minimal aesthetic, but there's something to be said about taking bold lines and clean text and making it all jam nicely. Got some true crime. Shout out to Dave Goodrich. I've always wondered how they captured gameplay back in the day for these games and magazines. Nowadays you can just pick up a $30 capture card, but back in 2002, who was actually capturing their gameplay if they weren't a publication? And advertising like this is just something else, man. You got a band ad on MLB Slugfest and a little Midway bobblehead. I wonder if that's a real item. And hey, if you want to go ahead and sign up for Xbox Magazine now, it looks like you can still fill out some information and get yourself some demo discs. More vouchers for things. Yeah, data collection was a thing in 2002. I guess at least back then you got a demo disc out of it. Again, really wild, bold marketing. Really a product of its time. I really feel like I'm holding a time capsule in my hands right now. This is so sick. I love the way they would take real photography and blend it with video games and stuff like this, man. It looks so cool. Or you do like the Terminator here and you just blow up a big screenshot of the game across 2 pages. And another, you really couldn't get enough of these things. They really wanted you to make sure you were getting yourself signed up. Unfortunately, I don't think that service is still around, Xbox, but I appreciate it. Reader interactions. So here's the comment section of the magazine. I bought Jet Set Radio Future about a month ago and I just finished it. Now I got a couple of questions. First, I thought there was supposed to be a soundtrack. We say the soundtrack is a Japanese album, so you should either patronize a music store that deals in imports or buy it online. We saw it selling on Amazon.com. It was getting good reviews from fans, but some mentioned that the album is missing your favorite track. Man, you should have just bought the digital deluxe edition.
Hey, who's he?
Shout out to Bruce Lee and Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, Hollywood Stunt Driver, coming out September 2002. I should check that one out. Now, as cool as all this artwork and information is to look at today, we're not gonna stop at the magazine because of course we got the demo disc to check out here. It comes taped onto its own little sturdy piece of paper. And actually, I think you could just pop this cardboard off of here, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Oh yeah, it's got some of that glue on it, kind of hold it in place. So this little paper here just basically shows you what demos you got on the disc, what special features are on there. And also Gwen Stefani is playing as Malice in something. Oh, and shout out to TimeSplitters 2 and Max Payne. But that's enough reading, huh? Why don't we get this game disc out of its cardboard sleeve and check it out for the first time in 20 years. And again, the artwork and detail that you get on these things are just really cool. You can see all of the information on the side of the disc. You got some artwork in the center. And this is just a level of effort that I don't think you'll see companies do now. You go to a digital storefront, download a game, and then that's pretty much the end of it. Nobody's paying attention to the artwork on the title screen of the digital storefront. Or maybe you are. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Let's check this disc out. Special announcement.
Like and subscribe for more trash.
So we just booted up the Xbox demo disc, and as you can see, it's kind of like an interactive experience more than just a demo disc. We got some demos playing on the corner there as we scroll the menu. Let's just click features and see what comes up. Yeah, and it just plays the video on the side, kind of like you're just watching TV or something. I clicked video verdict, and there is just a ton of videos. Maybe this is like a review section. You gotta think about how cool it must have been to be a fan of Xbox at this time period, where you can pop in this disc and get all these cool features and videos and demos. I mean, this is a pretty cool thing to look at, dude. And I mean, again, it's almost like a lost art form, the way you have all these menus showing off the content. Hitman 2 has an M rating for violence and sexual contact, and if that doesn't make you curious... Oh, dude, I love that. So let's go ahead and, I guess, play TimeSplitters 2, since that's a big advertisement. I don't know if that's actually a playable demo or if it's just a... Oh, no, I think it's legit a demo we just booted up. Okay, cool. I'm not really too familiar with the TimeSplitters universe. I've played a little bit of it here and there, but I'm not the biggest TimeSplitters fan. But yeah, this game would have been a big deal at the time, I suppose. I think there was an Easter egg in one of the Homefront games where they literally ported the entire TimeSplitters game to it. So, oh yeah, I have played this. I played a few of the beginning levels of TimeSplitters 2 and some of the extra content. But I think I did more multiplayer split screen with my brother than anything. So creeping into this cave, there's our boy. I love this GoldenEye cutscene we got here. That's a interesting mini map we got. Oh, I forgot. For some reason, every FPS of this era inverts the controls. Can we change that? So there we go. Turn inverse off, and we're ready to party, I guess. Oh, hell yeah, baby, we're in here. Man, TimeSplitters runs so smooth, man. Nice, smooth 60 FPS, and it still looks pretty good on this big-ass 4K TV, surprisingly. I feel like this should have been a sneaking mission, and I just turned it into an all-out, hey guys, here I am. Everybody attack me at once. Game over. Not very good at TimeSplitters, clearly. So, opening up playable demos here, we got TimeSplitters, which we just checked out. Crash, The Wrath of Cortex, which I actually played a good bit as a kid. Halo, that's a heavy hitter demo. Hunter, The Reckoning, Max Payne, Spider-Man, Star Wars Jedi Fighter. That is a lot of content to get on a free disc with your magazine, dude. Let's just boot up this Crash demo here. This is a pretty interesting time period for Crash Bandicoot. It was Crash going into the next generation, and then I think after this game, I don't think we saw a lot of Crash content, did we? I remember at the time of me getting this game, there was another game I wanted to get, and I believe my mom at the time was like, "Now we're not gonna get that game. Why don't we get Crash Bandicoot?" And I was like, all right. That's my vague memory of it. I probably wanted Hitman 2. All right, let's get the extra. That's not an extra life. That's just more peaches. Okay, knock this guy out the way. You can tell I'm a pro Crash player. I haven't played Crash in years. It has been a long time since I've played Crash, man. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this level. There's some trigger to turn the blank blocks in the corner over here into solid blocks. Not really sure what that is. Looks like there's something in that room. I can't remember if there's anything actually there. Okay, so I gotta brush up on my history. This just clicked in my head. This is a Crash Bandicoot title. Naughty Dog was purchased by Sony, right? So did this game come out before the acquisition? Or did somebody else have right to Crash and this was developed by somebody else? I can't remember. Fact check me in the comments. Found the trigger. I ran right past it. I'm too good at this game, dog. Can't be stopped. There's something special about getting a demo disc. Not only are you just getting a good amount of content for virtually free, you're getting to experience a variety of content that you may have not have otherwise checked out. How many games did you play through a demo that you would have otherwise just completely skipped over? I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember how to break these things. Woo-da-ba. Got my little buddy with me now. You got Halo, a first-person shooter. You got Crash Bandicoot, a platformer. You got a Star Wars game. What was the other games? I don't remember. We're gonna check them out though. That's quite a lot going on for one little disc in one magazine, mind you. There were a lot of these magazines. I don't remember how many. I think there's at least like 48 issues maybe. And maybe not every single one came with a demo disc, right? I'm sure people subscribe to it and here and there you got a demo disc as a little bonus. But man, could you imagine just being a kid, getting this thing in the mail? I would have been so hyped. I think the only time I got one of those magazines with a demo disc was when I went to Barnes & Noble, or maybe my memory's faded and I just got a demo disc from another place. Don't know if you really got an equivalent to that today, because now you have game demos and it's cool to play fun stuff ready to go on an instant. Yeah, the magic just isn't quite there the same way. And yeah, that took me 3 tries. This was the last generation before internet really touched the consoles in a big way that I can remember, right? Yeah, these consoles had internet capabilities and yeah, you could download DLC and stuff, but it wasn't to the extent that the 360 generation brought. I'm really good at this game. With mind-blowing graphics and incredible special effects, the power of Xbox is something, something, something. Was this game an Xbox exclusive? I don't remember. That's pretty interesting. The Holy Grail. And dude, was there 2-player co-op in the demo? Get out of here, there's no way. The game that needs no introduction, the holy grail of console first-person shooters at the time. I mean, it didn't get any better than this. This was the game that pretty much modernized first-person shooters on the console. They didn't think it could be done, this game did it. And it would have brought Xbox Live multiplayer in the initial release if they had made it a focus. Kind of surprising that this game didn't have multiplayer on its release for Xbox Live. Storming the beaches of Normandy, baby. We're getting a little frame drop in. I didn't remember the game being that intense on this poor little Xbox. I forgot that friendly fire's on. And I truly wonder how many little Easter eggs or bits of playable content are in these demos that probably went completely overlooked. You gotta think that these demos were also being produced alongside the mainline games, or they were taking vertical slices of it before they made changes to the game, so there's probably some interesting stuff in these demos to be found. Well, I'm asked at this. Man, what a cinematic experience. You got the soldiers yelling back and forth, the music playing in the background, big battle going on. This was truly unprecedented at the time. And this is one of those games that I didn't have for whatever reason, probably because it was a mature rated game. Wouldn't say that this is really any more violent than Mech Assault, to be honest with you, which makes the rating system really interesting. I have no idea why this was a mature rated game. You know, you see a lot about games nowadays, and even movies and other parts of entertainment having family-friendly ratings, and today they would definitely have been adult-rated films, but there was just a different standard back then. Usually there's more lax standards on things. But I feel like this game is one of those exceptions where if it got re-rated, it would probably be a T-rated game. Maybe. I don't know, maybe it was language, maybe it was because there's blood from the aliens, some alien blood. What a fantastic looking game though, man. I mean, seriously, if you were playing on a PS2 at the time, you would have had to have at least looked at this game and been like, damn. That's something else. Fun fact, I've never beaten a Halo campaign. By the time I started getting into all of these games, Halo, Call of Duty, and whatever, I was just into the multiplayer. Hell, I actually did play a lot of Halo, but it was more towards high school, and it was because we were playing Halo Custom Edition on the school computers. That was always a blast. Yeah, never really got into the single player stuff too much. It's like, once I had access to multiplayer, it was all bets were off at that point. That was the whole new world. High school, I was a big Call of Duty fan, but if I had had internet and access to Halo back in the day, like back in the days of Halo 2, man, I probably would have been a Halo fan. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to grab a warthog, right? I feel like an idiot. I've just been walking this entire beach. These guys didn't even see it coming. They were just over here meditating, then boom. Here comes the filthy American with the plasma grenades. Hey guys, what we doing here? Y'all just been standing here the whole time I've been walking around? Oh, the warthog's right here. I kind of missed that part. All right, y'all are just gonna have to chill while we go for a little drive. Man, you can just Tokyo drift this thing. It genuinely feels good to drive this thing around. It's so cool. It feels weighty, the physics are cool, you can see the suspension bumping around. Oh shit, there's some elites and I have no armor. Oh fuck. Oh, and the autosave just pops you right back into the game. That's something that I feel wasn't too common. Yeah, why didn't I just bring the guy with the turret up here? What was I doing? Yeah, get his ass. We gotta drive right up in here. Come on. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on in here? I'm here to get rid of the alien population. I don't know.
Don't let them lock the doors.
Hey guys, don't lock the doors. She doesn't want you to do that. And you know how she gets. She gets a little cranky. Hey, I think they locked the doors. Imagine getting hit with this bad boy. Man, like throwing a porcupine at somebody. Hey, don't point that thing at me. Just me, the boys, and the Cybertruck. Get his ass. Oh, sorry about that, dog. Man. Yeah, you kind of ran into that one. Oh, they messed these guys up. These ones mean business. Here, catch. Oh shit, you didn't. Oh, fuck! Oh! Hunter the Reckoning. Never played this one. I have literally no idea what this game is. But that's part of the demo disc, right? You just pop it open, you start playing, and sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. I can't see shit. Yeah, there's my character getting off the train into the black abyss. I really legit can't see anything. Okay. Oh, the train's on fire. I can see now. Oh, what's up, man? Oh, we got zombies? So we just popped open, I guess, our PDA and we went to hunternet.org. This is Bookworm 55. Witness 1 asked me to help you get through this alive. When using the default control setting, walk up to each blue glyph and plus the action button. Yeah, if you can't tell by this little image, we didn't quite have the internet figured out yet. Oh, that's weird. So you run around with this thing, but if you hold the other analog stick, you can kind of strafe in any direction. Or you can just have a little dance party with yourself. Yeah, shooting zombies. Single player used the D-pad to zoom the camera in and out. You guys are telling me about characters and I got no idea what's going on in this world, dog. I really would like to turn the brightness up because it's very dark. I can kind of make out an Xbox poster on this cubicle here. Oh, that poor guy's getting messed up by the zombie. Don't worry, I'll save you. I'm the main character. Okay, I was about to say my video froze.
Thanks for the hand. Don't know how much good it'll do, though.
What do you need to clear the track?
Me? It's gonna take damn near 50 people working non-stop to get this thing going.
Well, that's bad news because there's only 2 of us. What am I doing? Oh, hold the gun out. Let's go. Yeah, you can just light them up, dog. This is the beauty of this console generation, man. You could pop up games and you'd have no. Oh, what the fuck did you say? I wasn't reading. You could go to the game store, look at a stack of games on the shelf, and just pick the most random oddball thing up. Active glyphs are green and will not glow until you complete your objective. You have not completed the objective for this area. What's the objective? Kill all the zombies? I can do that. Yeah, like I got no idea what the story or premise of this game is, but it looks wild. What am I supposed to be doing, dog? Was I supposed to read every tutorial box? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, game looks cool and all, but I'm wandering around aimlessly. Let's move on to the next one. Then we have Max Payne, the game that needs no introduction. I've never played Max Payne, but I know it's pretty much the poster child for bullet time, slow motion shooty game. You play as the guy and you can dive backwards with dual pistols, right? That's what this game's about, right? Max Payne, back when Rockstar developed games besides just Grand Theft Auto every 10 years. So we just had an assault in progress called in, and apparently the entire New York Police Department's on it. Max was given too much pain. Oh, he's making the Chad face. New York,
in New York. Oh, I didn't mean to actually skip the cutscene. I was watching that. I just loved that his face had no movements to it. That's a really cool animation. Bro's moonwalking. Oh yeah. See? You can do a little dive. You can do a little more diving. All I know about Max Payne is that it has a really cool Game Boy version. Yeah, so you got a little noir style commentary. Maybe this guy's a detective or something. Whoa, I'm diving and going in slow motion. Hey, what's up? You guys just waiting on the train? Oh shit, nope, you're actually bad guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna go into slow motion. And again, for some reason, the controls are inverted. What the fuck just happened? I was trying to read the story, dog. Okay, apparently no story reading allowed. Oh my god. Okay, so that's interesting. I just dove on, oh, cinematic slow-mo taking them down like the Joker did to those guys. Now I got a Desert Eagle. Cool. And I also have almost all of my health gone, I think. Yeah, can't keep up with Max Payne, baby. Oh, just single shot him. I just imagine my gameplay's making somebody cringe right now. The atmosphere in this level goes crazy though. The chain sound effects when you walk up to a fence, the subway cart going by, it's pretty cool. Not a big fan of the sound effects. Not a big fan of the gun sound going. A little accidental slow-mo down the staircase, that's cool. Hey, what's up, man? Little aim assist helping me out. Hey, what's up, dude? If that was Black Ops 6, I would have died before I even walked around the corner.
Kiss it goodbye.
It's kind of a lengthy slow motion.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good.
Wait, did I just tell him to follow me? Like I know where the control room is?
This way. Look out!
Oh, come on, man. Let me in. Maybe I should have played the tutorial and learned the controls. Oh, check out the Statue of Liberty. That's so sick. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, this is my first time on the game. I'm a little inexperienced. This would be a lot cooler if there was a lot more blood and gore to it. Like, I want to see the pellets ripping through his chest in slow motion. What's with this baby's first shotgun execution animation? We had Manhunt on the original Xbox, right? What I will say is the game runs and moves pretty smoothly. Again, another smooth 60 FPS game. Oh, okay, figured it out. Well, let me see what's going on here. Yep, that don't look good. Why is everybody in the subway with shotguns? It's an American thing, you wouldn't get it. Oh, there's a different pause menu. It's like Cyberpunk, so you got this menu. But then if you push the back button, it gives you this menu. Okay, you can change the crosshair, dead zone, you can turn off aim assist, a couple different control schemes. That being said, I still don't see a way to invert the aiming. Plot twist, twisted bad guys and stunning revelations, painstaking attention to detail. Even the bullets are modeled accurately. Self-adjusting gameplay keeps you in the sweet spot of gameplay bus. Next demo we're checking out is, of course, Spider-Man. Back when Treyarch made games other than Call of Duty. Now this is a game I am very familiar with, or at least I used to be, because I played the shit out of this when I first got my Xbox.
Spider-Man's gonna be right behind us. When he gets down here, ambush him.
Well, that's not very nice. You're gonna just ambush me? Damn, he didn't see me standing there the whole time? Voiced by Tobey Maguire himself. This was a pretty interesting game for the time. It looks pretty good on the surface. There was a plethora of cheat codes to mess around with. That being said, it was extremely linear with a lot of corridor-to-corridor gameplay, simple combat, and not very long after the release of this, we would get the revolutionary open-world Spider-Man experience that would influence the games that we have today. It's crazy that we went from this to Spider-Man 2, which was a totally open-world game. This is reminiscent of the sewer section from the Spider-Man PS1 game, having Vietnam flashback. Yeah, I remember there was a fair amount of secrets and stuff, and oh look, I'm sneaking behind him like a spider. This game really lets you feel like the Spider-Man. I mean, this game was pretty good for what it was, but the second game pretty much outclasses it and outshines it in almost every way. In a lot of instances, maybe it's not as pretty and it's not the smooth 60 FPS experience that this one is, but you know, trade-offs. If you want to know more of my thoughts on Spider-Man 2, I actually played that game
not too long ago. You can go watch my retrospective on it. This, however, I probably haven't played in like 15 years, so I have no idea what's going on. The last time I played this was even longer ago than Spider-Man 2.
That opened the door. I'd better pick up the pace before I lose Shocker.
Very fun. Hitting switches, getting keys to unlock doors, and running through narrow hallways. You know, I don't know why they didn't just play the first level of the game for this demo. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. Didn't even mean to do that. You would think they would have started out the demo for Spider-Man in a level of you, I don't know, swinging around the city. Kind of silly that they start you off in a sewer level. Controls are a little weird, man. I start running in one direction and then I can't move. I don't know how to explain it. I can't replicate it. Controls feel a little clunky. You're like swinging webs and shit, but you're swinging them in a narrow hallway. A little bit of a juxtaposition there.
It's time to stop that freak. Vic, make it happen.
I'm on it.
Who's Vic? Why does Vic get his own special name? All the other guys, fuck those guys. We got Vic on the scene. Oh, you're gonna tear, oh man, that's not even cool, bro. You're gonna have to pay the city for that one. Oh, that's really cool. You're swinging and then you can like move the analog up and down to go lower or higher in a very linear fashion. Yeah, the webs don't physically stick to objects. You're just kind of floating in the air. Definitely feels really bad when we know what we would get from the future games. Oh, cool, you just unlock combos by picking them up. Man, it is crazy to think that the other game really blew this one out of the water. That's how you do a sequel, baby. I'ma get you. You better keep running. I'ma get you. I think what it is that the right analog stick doesn't do anything but rotate around you, and all your movement's done with the left. So like if I'm looking this way and I try to move the camera, he doesn't move with the camera's movements. Oh, he's running around with the valve. And he's not even attacking me. He's just running around with it. All right, bro, I'm gonna need you to stop moving. I'm gonna need that valve back. I love the red and blue Spider-Man next to the health bar. Very cool. Yeah, he had to use all the strength in the world to turn this thing, but me, I barely touch that thing and I move it all the way. Let's go.
Look out!
Where did Shocker find all you guys? Is there a website or something?
Nice one, dude. We didn't quite have the internet figured out yet.
Look out! I got you back.
Love that. Very, very nice freedom of movement in this level here.
What are you doing?
I don't know, man. Button mashing? I just lock onto them and start riding on their shoulders. My favorite Spider-Man move of all time. You can move with the D-pad instead of the analog stick. That sounds awful. Oh, you can just skip to the next level? Okay, so why couldn't we just map them to the control, to the D-pad and the analog stick? Why is there a control scheme that does nothing but turn the analog stick off? What's the point? Very cool combat controls. Let me just lab this like I'm playing Smash Bros. This is a cool game, man. I wonder who made it. Very realistic 2D cars down there. I love the people calling out to me or doing it on megaphones. Ah, yes, the empty chasm of New York. Ah, yes, the Spider-Man PS1 building. Even has a nice little pickup here for you, just in case you hurt yourself infinitely swinging into the void. Oh, am I supposed to like hit the balloon? What the fuck am I supposed to do here? What do you do?
This time, after I lock onto the target, I'll shoot some webbing at it.
Thanks, Toby. Oh, dude, that looks so sick. Gravity? Forget gravity. I like this, the random words in the air that say chaos.
Gotta get back to the Bugle, collect my money, and get my rent paid. Uh-oh. I don't know what that thing is, but something tells me it isn't friendly.
Awesome, dude.
Hey, Killbot 5000. How'd you like that? These guys are really persistent.
The aerial combat isn't the best, but I mean, hey man, it's a demo. You get a lot of variety in the demo. That's pretty cool, man. We can skip to the next level after this. How many damn levels are in the demo? Now we're fighting the Green Goblin? What? Xbox only features, exclusive boss, Kraven the Hunter. Oh yeah, this game did have an exclusive level just to the Xbox. Oh, and Dolby Digital 5.1 sound. You know, for all of those Xbox fans in the early 2000s with the crazy home theater setup. And to round off our demos, we have Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. I have never played this game. The only Xbox Star Wars game I've actually played was Clone Wars, and that was probably for a few hours. Then I played the included Tetris on the bundle, and that was about it. Mission 5, protect the spaceport. I haven't even beat mission 1, 2, 3, or 4. You know, throughout all the years with all of the changes in game development, one thing that's been consistent is that I feel like we've always got a fuck ton of Star Wars games. They would just throw that license out to anybody and everybody. Want to make a racing game? Here's the license. Want to make a Twisted Metal knockoff? Here's the license. Want to make a Battlefield style game? Here's the license. Want to make a first-person lightsaber game? Here's the license. Oh, damn. Oh, we're driving it. Oh, I'm whipping that hoe. Okay.
What is your situation?
My situation is that I don't know how to pilot this thing. You just threw me in the cockpit with no experience. We're protecting this spaceport? This one right here? We're supposed to protect this? Oh, check it out. We can do a barrel roll. Of course, you have the awesome licensed Star Wars music. This little defense section and this little map doesn't look all that impressive. We got them over here attacking Ellis Island. Hey, what's up? Oh, we're just shooting rockets. That's literally the mission. Oh, okay. Really feeling like I'm the Star Wars guy in this game. What happens if I drive into the water? You just kind of bounce. It just kind of like shoots you in the opposite direction whenever you hit something. I love the little black shadow for your vehicle as you get close to the water. Let me tell you, man, it don't get any more immersive than this. So we can change the view. Gotta be honest with you guys, this isn't all that fun. What is this, Space Invaders? If you're trying to get people to buy your game and get really sucked into that Star Wars lore, don't know if this is gonna do it for them. I think I've had about enough of that. Oh no, guys, we failed the mission. Thank you for your interest in Star Wars Jedi Fighter. The full version includes over 20 story-based missions. Imagine it's just defending something from missiles for 20 missions. That's all of our playable demos, but that's not all for our Xbox Magazine demo disc. Oh no. Yeah, we've been in this disc probably over an hour and we still haven't explored everything. That is wild. So here we can get our first look at Splinter Cell, Toe Jam and Earl 3. Never played any of these games except Splinter Cell. I love Agent 47 just going ham on all these guys in the corner. I love that Hitman is kind of based on you being a stealthy guy, super secret in the newer games, and then on this one, you're just blasting everybody with SMGs. So let's get our first look at Lotus Challenge. Oh, Lotus Challenge. It's like the car. Oh, I get it. Oh yeah, this was back in the days where car manufacturers would get their own video games specifically for their one brand of car. Is that Rocket League? We had Rocket League in 2003, dude? What the fuck? Yeah, we got every Lotus. We got the newer Lotuses. We got the indie Lotuses. We got the vintage Lotuses. All the Lotus you could want in the Lotus Challenge. Xbox exclusive. The only manufacturer-specific racing game I've played is Ford Racing, and I hated it. And I'm not sure if I hated it because I didn't think it was a great racing game or because you could only play with Ford cars. Oh yeah, you got the Rally Lotus. Man, what a time for gaming. You really did get a little bit of everything within the span of like 5 years too. It's crazy. You can clearly see the stealth meter popping all around as he walks through the light, taking people out, night vision, man. And graphically, what an incredible looking game. This video is a little compressed and low resolution, of course. Back then, I thought this was the most realistic looking game I've ever seen. It still looks pretty damn good. I really hope we get that Splinter Cell remake, man. I know that Ubisoft has been on a bad path recently, but dude, they could do so much with a modern Splinter Cell with modern technology. Oh, it would be incredible. I love that this video has zero commentary. That's how it's done, man. Excellent presentation. But how are you gonna sell me on Toe Jam and Earl 3? Because I've never even heard of this game. I mean, I've heard of the name in passing. I know nothing about it. You got some funky music playing in the background. You got a rhythm game section with split screen, I guess. How many different games have we looked at so far in this one demo disc? It's really kind of mind-blowing to me. In an era where we get maybe a handful of okay games throughout the year, they were just dropping banger after banger back in the day. And it was all unique. It was all fresh. You seriously never knew what you were getting. That being said, I don't think I'll be playing Toe Jam and Earl. And then we have No Doubt on Malice. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Tom Dumont, I'm the gamer. Tony's also quite a gamer.
I like playing games too, yeah.
I mean, for me growing up, I first got an Atari 2600 system when I was a kid. I think that's like the classic home video game console. All the great games were on that.
Oh yes, the Atari 2600, the best video game console. Loving the Beach Blonde Surfer Guy podcast. Yeah, you really never knew what you were getting on the demo disc, man. Then POD, that could stand for a lot of things, like Pyramid of Destruction. Oh yeah, I've seen this clip. The developers were doing like some wild things with the Halo physics. I love that they just threw this in there. Okay, awesome. Oh my God, man. What an incredible time. Can we bring back developers fucking around in their games? I want to see the Treyarch team fucking around in Call of Duty. I want to see the Ubisoft developers fixing the localization of their Japan game. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I love that they put a dedicated play TimeSplitters button in this demo disc. How much did the developers have to pay to get that? So we go from features into extra content. Here we got the Hitman one we've been watching in the corner throughout this whole video. So that's pretty cool. Dead to Rights. I actually have this game and I still haven't played it. It's been sitting over on my stack of games and I've been thinking of doing a video on it, but I'm not sure if I really want to get into it. Let me know what you guys think about doing that in the comments. I know nothing about Dead to Rights, but I'm just kind of assuming off of the little bit of gameplay I've skimmed over that it's similar to Max Payne. I love early 2000s video editing. Very fast transition and flashy text and really cool guys staring each other down, doing tense music. Yeah, this trailer definitely makes it look like the rights are dead. And then we have Enclave. Who could forget about Enclave? Well, you gotta hear about the game to forget about it, and I really don't remember knowing anything about Enclave. Man, I just wasn't plugged in back in the day, dude. I was playing the games I had, and that was about it. Gothic temples, Gothic castles, and oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Skyrim. Little Elder Scrolls action in here. Love the graphics. This game has really good assets from what it looks like. You know what's cool about looking back on all these games that I never played is that even if I'm not really into them, the aesthetics and the visuals and the ideas that went behind these games are still really cool. Even if I'm not really into a game like this, it's piquing my interest. You got your magics. Oh yeah, interactive worlds. Call of Duty Ghost of Fish AI. I don't know, man. This looks kind of cool. You can play the light path or the dark path. I've never been into these types of games, but I've always been really into the aesthetic of them. I love the storytelling and the immersion that kind of sucks you into these worlds. Apparently, it's one of Xbox's most important titles in 2002, according to IGN. I might just start buying Xbox magazine demo discs to figure out what I'm going to cover on this channel. And then to wrap it up, we have Video Verdict. It's literally just a sweet and concise review. Immersion. Some levels are better than others. I should have wrote game reviews in the early 2000s. I could do this shit. Cool multiplayer modes. Easy and short. Dude, I don't even have to write reviews for these games. I can go on to Xbox Magazine, find the games to cover, then I can just plagiarize these reviews. What renderware lacks in realism, it makes up for in sheer speed. Convincing road designs and lots of realistic traffic. Great sound effects paired with terrible music. Okay, so we got a critic here. Perplexing is no system link support for all of those system link gamers. Okay, so we have our answer here. Traveler's Tales worked on this game, not Naughty Dog. And Konami published it? The design is pretty much what you'd expect from Crash with all the new trimmings and new features by the book. You got a bizarre otherworldly game, Gun Valkyrie. Another one of those things that I haven't really played, but it's another one of those games that looks really interesting. Oh, hey, we played the demo for this game, dude. It's made by those developers that probably aren't around anymore. Interesting to see this game getting a higher review here than Burnout. Oh, yeah. Of course, they put the banger in here. 9.2 out of 10? Come on, man. You're telling me this ain't a 10 out of 10? Another thing that's interesting about these reviews is that you get to see a critical lens on these games before we had modern games to compare it to. The bad here is a lack of tension, flag battles are the bane of existence, and the camera works. And why can't he just chill out and go with the flow? Why can't he do that, man? So yeah, the biggest negative was a camera that could use some work. Although if you compare it to a modern game like Bomb Rush, you could probably find more things to pick out. And hell, maybe 10 years from now, you can find even more things to pick out or be impressed by. Holy shit, man, they really went in on the extras on this one. Higher resolution than the PS2 version. Character models were re-rendered for higher poly count, and the frame rate is locked at 60 FPS. This was a serious hardcore Xbox game, which is actually pretty interesting. This was one of those games that actually went the extra mile for the Xbox. Nowadays, you would probably never catch an Xbox game getting higher attention over the PlayStation counterpart because they're virtually the same platform. Back in the day, Back in the day, things were a little bit different. But I could see this being pretty useful. I mean, think about it. You got a game, 1 out of the 10 here that you're interested in. Oh, look, there's a review. Oh, that sealed the deal. I gotta go pick that up now. Particularly cool via a surround sound system. Is this the right type of RPG for a console? Little did they know Skyrim would come out a decade later and blow the doors off of everything. And then a World Series baseball. Cool, man. Love me some baseball. That was the Xbox demo disc, guys. Thank you for joining me on this trip down memory lane, or maybe a trip into the past. I learned about some new stuff. You might have learned about some new stuff. And this was a really fun look. If you enjoyed this or you'd like to see me do more of this type of stuff, let me know. Maybe we can do a PlayStation one. I think that'd be really fun. Otherwise, if you're hungry for some more Xbox content, check out my video on Insignia. Check out my video on Far Cry Instincts. Check out my video on Reckless the Yakuza missions. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been Josh, aka T. I'll catch you later.